Don't be afraid, human. You cannot touch us because we are nowhere spatially near you. Your eyes are in fact closed, and all you see now are images we are projecting in your head.
Where am I? What's going on?
You as in your consciousness, or you as in your corporeal body?
What?
At the moment, your body is on Earth. Your consciousness is now with us. We are a peaceful network, an infinite minority of us from your plane and universe, but infinitely mostly not. Don't worry, as we have custodians watching over your body while we speak with you here.
Custodians? My body? You mean I'm dead?
Yes, custodians. Before connecting with you, we arranged for your dog Kuya to leave his soft toy on your basement floor to ensure your head had a safe landing when you hit it. We also arranged for westward blowing winds to shut your door after your fall, and conspired with dust mites to ensure you breathe them in and increase the mucus in your lungs and throat to protect your body from getting too cold too fast. You are not dead, but alive, and currently unconscious.
My god. Yeah, I'm allergic to dust.
You're actually allergic to dust mite feces, not dust. Most of the dust you breathe in actually comes from your own body. The mites are defecating in your lungs now as they drown in your mucus. They agreed to offer themselves to keep you from becoming ill while you were connecting with us for this meeting. Everyone is delighted at this titanic connecting.
Okay, you're obviously an omnipotent race. Why am I here and what are you gonna do with me?
Do not be afraid. We will not harm you. We will also reward you at the end of this connecting.
Which one of you is talking to me right now?
We all are, as are all planets, solar systems, galaxies, universes, and planes, and its beings. In fact, all entities from all planes are tapped in right now, listening to this conversation. We are all on the edge of our seats in eager discovery. This event is comparable to when you humans first landed on your lunar satellite.
What do you mean? So, you guys are aliens and I'm your first abduction?
Yes and no. Yes, we have never before connected with a human, but we are now tapped into approximately 5,407,003 human consciousnesses from different places of Earth, from different times, from the very first primal human beings to the last genetic human of your ever-evolving species.
You mean you guys can travel time? You've abducted cavemen.
We are not as a whole bound by time. You say and think words like first, and communicate and think with tenses. Where we, meaning the infinite majority of our consciousness, are from, we do not have that. Time is a component that exists only in your universe, as well as several others born from your metaverse, the parent of your universe. Your universe is actually the second generation of universe to possess the aspect known as time, which should make you feel quite special considering your universal lineage continuum is infinite. We are currently tapped into approximately 5,407,003 humans, which includes you, from various earthen places, from different years all at once. There is no sequence, and this human consciousness sample brings us great information. We are in celebration at this connection. To help you understand, by connecting with you, we've had to even simulate a conversation where you speak first, then us, then you. We've had to edit our dialogue in order for your mind to understand. From our perspective, this conversation, which we are perceiving as a very different medium, was, is, and will be. And we must say, we are delighted.
Okay, I think I understand. But you guys obviously have space, right? I mean, I'm me and you're you guys.
No. Even that we've had to simulate in order to keep you calm and keep your mind and consciousness in its own element. If you were where we are all now, we have reasons to believe it would be an unpleasant, horrific experience for you.
Okay, so what is it you want? How can I help you?
Please allow us to tell you more about us. We are a collective consciousness, beings, varied and intelligent, the infinite majority of us from completely different planes of existence. The infinite majority of us are not from your universe, nor metaverse, nor are most of our planes even closely related by a degree comprehensible by the human mind. Despite the vastness of all that is, all beings, things, entities, and all that encompasses us and connects us to us and all that is, there is a connection which binds us all, called the network.
The network? Like in the movie The Matrix?
No, and vastly more complex actually. All life on your planet, all non-life, all things, events, seen and unseen, tangible and intangible, are connected to the network. All your planets, galaxies, space, molecules, atoms, universes, emptiness, energy fields, all things you can even conceive and cannot conceive in your universe and plane of existence are all connected through the network. Other planes of existence are connected to its beings and connected to the network. All planes of existences, including the infinite majority of ours, are connected to the network. The network spans all things and all non-things. It's like an infinite spiderweb which spreads its tentacles through all dimensions, universes, and planes. It connects everything. We are all connected, and at your moment now, so are you in a controlled manner.
I'm connected to this network now? Why in a controlled manner? If all things are connected, how come I don't feel like this regularly when I'm on Earth?
This is why you and approximately 5,407,002 humans are here. We are
Why
here to
5,407,003 humans? Why the odd number? And why do you say approximately?
It seems like an odd number to you because you humans invented a numerical system based on the number 10. Ours is based on the best number to acquire the information we need. We say approximately because we are also connected to unborn human fetuses within the womb. They are among the most intelligent and consciously aware human beings on Earth.
Wow.
We are here to find out information. Being connected to the network means infinite instant access to any information found anywhere in any universe, in any plane. In extremely simplified terms that you can understand, we can be everywhere, nowhere, and anywhere we want, accessing and tapping into all consciousnesses and information. In relevance to you and Earth, all of Earth is connected to the same network which spans all things everywhere, in all planes beyond anything your mind can comprehend. From the birds in the air that know to migrate and return at the right time, to the tiny spiderlings that know how to spin the most complex silken nets and fish for food, to the crystallization of a speck of water into a snowflake, to the lightning bolt that strikes in a storm, to the very rocks you trod on. You humans don't even know that rocks have consciousness. Your earthen rocks and minerals are among the most consciously aware earthen beings so strongly tapped into the network.
And humans?
This is why we're here. All things are connected to this network, but one entity, the consciousness of the human race. You are unique from any entity we've come across. We have come to you from all points of existence and planes to actively tap into your consciousness, the human consciousness, to discover why you, of all entities among all beings in any plane, are not fully connected to the network.
You mean people aren't connected to this network?
Animals, plants, minerals, substances, space, time, existence, events, energies, concepts, principles, physical and metaphysical by your terms, laws, atoms, your very body, everything in your immediate area are connected to the network. But for some unknown reason which leaves all other beings perplexed, human consciousness is not completely connected to the network. You are the only beings we know that are capable of constricting your connection to the network.
So we humans are not connected at all. Why?
Yes, humans are connected, some more than others, but it seems none of you, save a few individuals, as well as a tribal human race in a remote island in the Pacific, are 100% connected past infancy and childhood. You have experienced brief points of connection when you have psychic moments, intuitive experiences, inspired action, and when you're in complete joy. The moments you personally were the most connected to the network were the first few years after your birth, select events like when you made the top 10 on Canadian Idol, and every time you have fulfilling, intense sexual intercourse with another, a group of others, or yourself.
Wow.
We are here to learn why you humans largely disconnect yourself from the network so willingly and naturally. We want to learn how you were able to cut yourselves off from all that is. Humanity is the largest crux to all of us.
How can we connect to the network 100%? How did you find us humans?
Basically, when everything is connected to the network, all consciousness is connected, and we essentially know where every entity is, and we feel them. Everyone can feel each other. However, human consciousness to us is like a minute pinhole in a never-ending quilt of consciousness. We have taken great lengths to locate human consciousness. Your earthen beings, planet, elements, minerals, gases, and plants and animals who are connected to the network had to guide us to your consciousness location, even though they themselves had troubles finding a bearing on your location to help us find you, because you humans are so disconnected from the rest of us. It took the aid of humans from different places and different times who were 100% connected to the network to give us proper directions to find you. You as in your consciousness. We knew where your physical body was, again because it is naturally connected to the network. But we are delighted because we are now connecting with your perplexing human consciousness. A controlled connecting.
So why a controlled connection? You mean I'm not 100% connected now? How come I can't feel the vastness of your collective consciousness?
No, our connecting right now is more like a one-way mirror, with drawings made on the mirror, on your end, so that you remain calm and comfortable. If you were to be 100% connected right now, we have every reason to believe you would be completely terrified of the expanse that is. There would be shock, like turning on a bright spotlight after living in darkness your whole life. Only this is a very mild simile.
So you're not abducting me to perform freak studies on my body with tools and probes?
No, in fact, we find the human body and brain to be the most basic of earthen life forms, and certainly, hypothetically speaking, if we were from your universe and were like students attempting to study the most technologically advanced life form on the planet Earth, it would be leafcutter ants. Studying humans to us would be like growing a chia pet to you. This is what the extraterrestrials from your universe, as well as others, have consistently found on your planet over the millions of years that they've been studying Earth.
So there have been aliens studying us? Like studying Earth?
Yes, many, many beings studying all aspects of your planet, and we have direct access to their findings
Because of the network.
Precisely. Only most of the studying was done astrally through the network, and not physically like is portrayed in your movies. Beings from your universe and related universes are bound by time, so they in fact had to study Earth through sequence while accessing the network. The infinite majority of us, however, are not from your universe or related universes with the aspect of time, and we already know and are one with all, including those ever-advanced leafcutter ants. But we are not 100% connected to human consciousness, again which remains the greatest mystery to us. In this connecting, we are studying you now, and so are your very Earth and planet mates, entities, and objects.
So does any of this have to deal with the year 2012?
That is the year humans will return to 100% lifelong connection to the network.
Lifelong?
Yes, all humans are 100% connected to the network when they are born, but slowly gain the ability to disconnect as they grow older. Afterwards, they have brief, often semi or mini connections. Again, this is what happens 99.999999999999999999999999999999999999999% of the time. There are some of you who are 100% connected, and they also helped us find your location.
So how can I help you find out how I'm able to disconnect?
We have the answer already. As we have said before, we had to simulate a conversation with sequence and human dialogue. From our perspective, the conversation is very different. All answers are revealed. We are delighted.
So what's the answer? How are we able to disconnect from the network? I want to be 100% connected to the network. It sounds like an awesome connection.
The year 2012 will be a remembering of how to do that. Meanwhile, try to remember what it was like being a newborn infant. If you search really hard and reach deep into your consciousness, you will regain the connection to the network. Until then, we bid you farewell.
Farewell. Are we done?
Yes, human, we are delighted with this connecting. As we mentioned, you will be rewarded. Upon your return to your earthen state, it will take you 13 hours to remember this entire conversation. Our reward for you will be a complete recording of this conversation inscribed in your mind with the utmost clarity. You will write it down and send it off to the world, and will thereby be a beneficiary to your kind.
My God. This is all so much to handle.
Jesus, Michael Jackson, Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Hitler, and many others, some not even born yet, have handled much more than you. You will be fine. Goodbye.